Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to explain about what is props in the React framework. Why we use the props. So let's start. Very simple. So as I explained earlier, you need to create the project or you can reuse the existing project. That is totally fine. Clear all the files from the src folder so that we can practice our example peacefully. Next, create the index.html and write some logic in that. Execute the project. So these are the common steps we always do, sir. Okay. Now, sir, I have a requirement. What is a requirement, sir? Send the data from parent to the child. Send the data from parent to the child. So in this scenario, we are going to use WhatsApp props. Very simple, straightforward answer. I want to send the data or I want to provide the data for the child from the parent. We are going to use the props. So can you give me the example? Very simple. I'm going to configure function parent parent component. So very simple, I'm writing. So return, it should return some value. That's it. Return div hello parent component. Nothing fancy. Parent component. Now sir, I am able to return some UI. Now observe function child component. Return div child component. Now this one I should use because that is what I want to display to the user in our web page, main web page. So in the coming days, I'm going to show you how to create a very big application, but right now we are learning the basics. So let's learn the basics first. So right now in this application, there is simple flaw is there. So what is a flaw? What is a problem? So let me show you that. S open cmd npm start and React application will start as. That is totally fine. It is actually I have another application which is running on the same port. So at the time it will ask enter as. So it will start the server. So let me show you that. Now only you are seeing the parent component. Why? Because right now you created two different components, but observe, let me mouse over. You created the child component, but you didn't use that. So right now these two are related or disjoint or individual. So for your reference, I am writing here. I can write in the multiple lines or I can write in a single line also. That is totally fine. So right now I am writing into the multiple lines. Observe, what is the tag we need to write, sir? Your function name. Now we are establishing the relationship. So right now parent component is here as well as the child component is here. Let us go to the UI and let us see the output. See, you are able to see them both. So sir, okay, example is ready. Now our requirement is transfer the data from the parent to the child. So I'm not writing anything fancy here. Very simple. Index equal to or val equal to 10. That's it. So right now we are transferring the value. We are sending the value from parent component to whom, sir? Child component. Sir, how to access this one? Very simple. Observe. In this way we are going to write this dot props dot, what is the one we are having? Val. So right now this is a dynamic content. This is a dynamic content. So Right now it's going to be display on the UI. Let us go to the UI. Okay, so right now it is a issue. Why it is a issue? One simple reason. Right now, this one we are unable to read. So right now, observe, we need to accept the props first. We need to accept the prop first. Props dot value. So let us verify. See, sir, this value is a static value or dynamic value, sir. So right now, this one, your child is controlling or parent is controlling? Parent, sir. Who is controlling this one? Parent. Sir, can you give me the little more? So right now, observe 100. Let us see the output. 100. So right now, who is sending this value? Parent. To whom, sir? Child. Very simple, straightforward example. Sir, I understand this example. I understand this example. Sir, can you tell me the same example with the product list? So I have a product and I want to transfer product information from the parent to the child so that I can display the things. So let us write the thing. Very simple. Product list and the one is available product. So okay, I have the data. Now observe, I am simply configuring a new data here, products equal to array, because we have collection of values, id colon 1, name colon p1. As you observe, I'm not writing anything fancy here. 2 3 2 3. Sir, I have the products. Now I want to transfer this value to the product. So very simple. We need to use the React dynamic expressions. So observe, val equal to products of 0. Products of 0. So likewise, I am providing all the products one by one. All the products one by one. So you may have the confusion like, sir, can I, if I have 100 products, I need to write like this? No, I'm going to automate this one in the coming example, but not in this example. Sir, I'm able to display this thing. So right now, observe, I'm writing one simple one. Product ID is props dot val dot ID, and in the same way, name is, observe, props dot val dot means we are able to access the value property, and we want to access what, sir? Name. That is why val dot name. So everything is there. So let us see the output. So let us see the output. So see, sir, you are able to access the product information. So right now, this data is product component is controlling or list component is controlling? List component. So in this way, I can send the data. I can send the data from where to where? From the parent to the child. From the parent to the child. Now I'm changing little bit here. Sir, I want to display in the tabular format or table format. Observe, table contains the tr contains the th, because I want to display the headers and as well as the one name. And in the same way, every time I want to display the products. Every time I want to display the products. Now I want to display the products means in the table. Can we have the div tag? No, sir. We should have the tr. We should have the tr. Tr contains the td. And in the same way, I'm going to have the td because I want to display the data. td. Now finally we are going to have the tr. So for each and every product information, we are returning what, sir? The table row. That is what I am displaying here. So let us have border equal to 1. So everything is there. So right now, for each and every table row with this information, we are preparing the table row and we are returning that. Let us see. See, sir, this is what it is happening. So in this way I can display information which is sending by, who is sending this information? Parent. Who is displaying the information? Child. So my requirement is transfer the data or send the data from where to where? Parent to the child. At the time I will go for the props. I hope you understand the example, and I believe you are going to practice the example. Thank you.